Today's newspaper. Very good news it is. Prime Minister rolls out health cover for persons aged 70 and above. What is the news? Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Here. Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which is also called as Ayushman Bharat. According to this scheme, below poverty line people till 70 years will be provided with health cards. And that health card will be helpful to get 5 lakhs of reimbursement, hospital expenses, mainly for secondary and tertiary treatment. Secondary means dengue, malaria type of, tertiary means cancer or cardiac arrest, such type of. So the diseases are called as secondary, and the external factor oriented lifestyle disease comes under tertiary disease. So secondary and tertiary disease will be covered under this Ayushman Bharat, which is also called as Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, under which earlier all below poverty lines are been covered. But from yesterday, means in today's newspaper, they told that above 70 years, no below poverty line, universal. Everyone will have a health card. That is the news. So it's a very good news. Means we can write in any health question or health related government efforts in order to promote welfare, we can write it. So the governments are expanding their government schemes. For example, Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, which was initially provided with a 5 lakhs rupees of reimbursement for hospital expenses for secondary and tertiary diseases, were being limited only for below poverty line. But now they limited only up to 70 years. Above 70 years, irrespective of their income, they will be getting hospital expenses up to 5 lakhs rupees. That is the difference. That point should be in your notes. That is current affair. First point. Next, all our political state, not important. The picture of growing economic divide. The rich are becoming richer, poor are becoming poorer. That is the essay. I gave you the model answers. One question and answer, model answer based upon this. Again, I am telling you. Headings, these model answers we are providing from June. Every day we are providing you. We provided mains answers and 5 MCQs based upon the newspaper. Everyday printout we are providing. No academy is providing this. You can inquire. If you have all these papers with you, it will be helpful for your prelims. It will be helpful for your mains. 40% questions will cover from these printouts. If you have from June. So, a picture of growing economic divide in India. This is for knowledge purpose. Why economic divide is increasing? What are the factors for it? Because of economic divide, what will happen? What will happen? Rich will become richer, poor will become poorer. That essay. This essay you have to read. If you don't have time, you read at least the summary copy which I gave. It will be enough. Next all are political irrelevant. 2 topics we got. 2 topics we got. Page number 8. Now you see. We should be in a position to identify mains question. We should be in a position to identify prelims topics. You got one mains. What is that? Economic divide. Impact. Essay question. Or mains question. Ayushman Bharat statement type question. Ayushman Bharat is providing only for below poverty line for all the population of the country. According to today's newspaper, all are only up to 70 years. Only 70 years. After 70 years, all. So, hence which statement is correct, like that it is. Now you see here, I underlined. Within 30 minutes, I underlined it. This one here. Page number 8. Page number 8, here if you see, there is something called as SagarmalaParikrama. Parikram is nothing English. Meaning is machine. Parikram, machine. This is machine. Sagarmala, machine. What is that? Autonomous vehicle. What is SagarmalaParikrama, which is in the news? It was been unveiled by the defense minister, which is an autonomous vehicle which will be walking on the ocean. That's it. What is SagarmalaParikrama? Means what is Sagarmala machine? SagarmalaParikrama is nothing but, read that. SagarmalaParikrama, a 1500 kilometer passage by an autonomous surface vessel manufactured. Surface vessel which can be autonomously, which can be means without man. Autonomous means what? Automatic. Without man it will be travelling up to how many kilometers? 1500 kilometers. Just we have to give the direction. Vessel, a machine. In that we can sit. There is no need for a driver. When we give the directions here by remote control, it will be going on. That is called as autonomous vehicle. What is that autonomous vehicle named called as? SagarmalaParikrama. Recently, SagarmalaParikrama is in the news. It is what? It is an autonomous vehicle, which is an autonomous vehicle for surface-based vessel up to 1500. అంటే డ్రైవర్ ఉంటారు ఎవరు ఉంటారు మనం ఇక్కడ కూర్చొని మనం ఆపరేట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే వెళ్తూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. దట్స్ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్ యూ సీ దిస్ ఈస్ పొలిటికల్ న్యూస్ అగైన్. మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పేజ్ నంబర్ 10. We got 4 news items. One is Pradhana Mantri Ayushman Bharat. Second, we got economic divide. Third, we got SagarmalaParikrama. Fourth, page number 10. Most important article, which generally people will not read it, but we have to read it. Everywhere antibiotics. Mainly chicken. It became a fashion. Every day eating chicken became a fashion. Earlier, every Sunday, chicken means festival. Very high quality organic chicken used to be there. Now rubber chicken is there. Antibiotic chicken is there. See the article. New guidelines to promote Ayurveda, curb antibiotics use in veterinary treatment. We should remember that nowadays this particular poultry farm, mainly poultry farm, is completely injections, antibiotic based. Within 5 days, it will become 1.5 kg meat, 1.5 kg chicken. How it will become within 5 days? Antibiotics, medicines. Nowadays they are giving for goats and sheep also. So what will happen? That antibiotics will enter into us. So this is answer now. What is answer? Now onwards we are going to promote what type of medicine? We are giving medicine only. Why? Because demand is there. We cannot stop the demand. Economy will grow. If not, all chicken centers will close. Mainly in Hyderabad, for every 10 shops, one shop will be what? Chicken center will be there. For 15 shops, one wine shop will be there in Hyderabad. For 50 shops, we will not get a book stall. But for every 15 shops, one wine shop will be there. For 10 shops, one chicken center will be there. For 5 shops, one pan shop will be. So these people will lose their business. Then what do we have to do? Then what we have to do? Yes, we should not stop the demand. But what we have to give it? Ayurveda medicine. How, sir? See, the standard veterinary treatment guidelines, SVTG, for the first time in India. See the second paragraph. It is for the first time that the center has come up with a standard set for treatment of almost all diseases of animals and birds. Not by antibiotics, but by Ayurveda. Now you see the down here. SVTG is for minimizing the usage of drugs. Minimizing, not elimination. We cannot eliminate it. Antibiotics are also important. Minimizing is different, elimination is different. Yes or no? Minimizing the usage of drugs, including antibiotics. The guidelines will help in reducing the economic burden on farmers, as medicine will be cost effective. So when we move towards Ayurveda, it will be cost effective. We will be less using antibiotics, because of which health will be good, and the burden on the farmer also will reduce. Now the trend for veterinary is what? Ayurveda. For the first time we are coming up with what? SVTG, Standard Veterinary Treatment Guidelines. So we are having an alternative. Earlier antibiotics, now what? Ayurveda. We are trying to use for the first time in India. Hence it is a news. Compulsory one question will be on agriculture and allied activities. Allied activities means what? Animal husbandry. Poultry is agriculture and allied activities. Meat is agriculture allied activity. Fishing is agriculture and allied activity. Yes or no? So in all allied activities, it can be cows, buffaloes, milk, everywhere we are using antibiotic. For the first time, India is coming up with what? Alternative. What is the alternative? 1 point in your answer. So antibiotics question will be like this. Antibiotics became write down one question. Think and write. Antibiotics became the norm of veterinary sciences. Full stop. In order to control the antibiotics usage in veterinary, What are the measures required? What are the measures needed? What are the measures needed? Question mark. One of the measure is SVTG, Standard Veterinary Treatment Guidelines. Such type of questions will come in your UPSC question, which is fact. Every day we are eating antibiotics, hence this is a solution. And you see again. Last paragraph. Here on last paragraph. Dr. Singh said Ayurvedic drugs had been clinically proven. See, read with me. That is the reason I am reading. Dr. Singh said Ayurvedic drugs had been clinically proven for the treatment of some of the diseases by National Dairy Development Board. Proved Ayurveda medicine is useful. Where? In dairy sector. The document has prescribed the use of what? Veterinary medicine and herbal drugs tried on a large scale by National Dairy Development Board to treat what is it? Mastitis. So mastitis is a disease which is very common in dairy. Already we are using what? Veterinary and Ayurveda medicine. Hence we can use in all the sectors. Case study. Already మా దగ్గర మెడిసిన్ ఉంది అని నేషనల్ డైరీ డెవలప్మెంట్ చెప్తుందన్నమాట. Veterinary and Ayurveda medicine we are using for our dairy farm for the disease called mastitis. Who got it? Cows and cattle are getting. So it is a proven that we can treat through using what? Veterinary and Ayurveda medicine. The same can be applied across all. Very good. All the veterinary diseases. There is a case study. Hence, it is not the first time. Hence, we can use it. Ala oka prove cheyalanamata manam. Already National Dairy Development Board lo we are using veterinary and Ayurveda medicine to treat the disease called as mastitis for cattle. Hence, it is not new. Hence, we can develop more Ayurveda into the veterinary sciences. See, only these three paragraphs I underlined like that. You have to underline and make notes in your notes. That's it. This is very important article. Number 5th or 4th? One more. Same page. NPPA seeks cut-in prices of anti-cancer medicines. What is that? In budget 2024, the government of India told we are going to reduce the prices of 3 cancer drugs. Cancer very costly. Chemotherapy very costly nowadays. For every 50, one person is suffering with cancer nowadays. For every 50, one person is suffering with cancer. One of my relative, 9 years she is. Very severe cancer she got. Very costly medicine. Very costly medicine. Nearly they spend up to 40 lakhs rupees up to now. 9 years girl. But in the process of treatment. That is the reason government came with this. So cancer is prevalent more. So we have to reduce it. So what? Then who is controlling the prices? NPPA. What is NPPA? Read that. National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority. So this authority is controlling the prices of what? Cancer. So that it will be easily available to all. What are the 3 medicines? Trastuzumab, Oismertinib, Durvalumab. These are the 3 medicines. For what? For cancer. Who will be the controlling authority of prices in pharmaceutical sector? NPPA. National Pharmaceutical Pricing. So, మనకు నాలెడ్జ్ వచ్చింది. ఏమని వచ్చింది? ఓహో, pharmaceutical prices are controlled by NPPA. Recently in the budget, they covered to reduce 3 cancer diseases by controlling anti-cancer drugs. See there. In line with the government's commitment to ensure the availability of drugs at affordable prices. This is a pursuance of announcement made in the union budget for the year 2024-25. Exempting these 3 anti-cancer medicines from customs duty. So customs duty will not be there, so price will come down. Welfare. Any question on welfare, any question on health, you can write this. Any question on welfare, this is 1 point. Any question on veterinary, 1 point. Which point? Veterinary and Ayurveda. How many? 5. Puja Khedkar, the most ethical person, came again in the newspaper. Now not only her father also want to exploit the national resources. So he is contesting MLA elections in Maharashtra. And the star campaigner is Puja Khedkar. She is the campaigner. She told that I am enough for campaigning. తెలుసు కదా పూజా ఖేడ్కర్ ఏం చేసిందంటే ఈమెకి డిసేబిలిటీ లేకపోయినా ఓబీసీ కాకపోయినా ఓబీసీ సర్టిఫికేట్ తెచ్చుకుంది, డిజేబిలిటీ సర్టిఫికేట్ తెచ్చుకొని యూపీఎస్సీ మొత్తాన్ని మోసం చేసి ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్ లాగా అయిందన్నమాట. ఐఏఎస్ఆర్లో ఆఫీసర్ లాగా అవడమే కాకుండా ప్రొబేషనరీ ఆఫీసర్ పొజిషన్ ఉండగానే నాకు కారు కావాలి, దానికో బుగ్గ కావాలని ఉందన్నమాట. సో అప్పుడు అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ ఏమన్నాడంటే, అమ్మ నువ్వు ఇంకా ప్రొబేషనరీలోనే ఉన్నావు, అలా మీకు బుగ్గతో కూడుకున్నటువంటి కారు ఇవ్వలేము, సరే నాకు ఒక క్యాబిన్ ఇచ్చేయండి. క్యాబిన్ కూడా ఇవ్వలేమమ్మా, అక్కడ కూర్చొని నేర్చుకోవాలి, మీరు నేర్చుకునే పీరియడ్లో ఉన్నారు, మీరు ఇంకా ఆఫీసర్ కాలేదు అంటే, లేదు నాకు BMW కారు ఉంది, నేనే బుగ్గ పెట్టుకొని వస్తానని చెప్పేసి ఆమె కార్కి ఒక ఎర్ర బల్బు పెట్టుకుందన్నమాట. పెట్టుకుంటే కాకుండా ఆమెకు ఆఫీస్ లేకపోతే ఇంటి దగ్గర నుంచి సోఫా సెట్ తెచ్చుకొని కూర్చుంది. అయ్యో ఈమెంట్ ఇలా తలకైనొప్పి అయిపోయిందని చెప్పేసి ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కలెక్టర్ సెక్రటరీకి ఫోన్ చేసి, మరి ఈమె ఇలా చేస్తుందంటే మనం ఏం చేయమంటారు చెప్పండి, ఏమనంటే సెక్షువల్ హరాస్మెంట్ వర్క్ ప్లేస్ అని అంటారు, మరి మనం ఏం చేయమంటారో చెప్పండి అని సెక్రటరీకి ఫోన్ చేస్తే వాళ్ళు ఎంక్వైరీ చేస్తే ఈమె నిజంగానే ఓవర్ యాక్షన్ చేస్తుందని తెలిసింది వాళ్ళకి. అసలు ఈమె నిజంగానే డిజేబుల్డా, మరి ఈమెకు నిజంగానే ఓబీసీ సర్టిఫికేట్ ఉందా అని చెప్పేసి ఎంక్వైరీ చేయడం మొదలుపెట్టేసరికి ఈమెకి ఎలాంటి డిజేబిలిటీ లేదు, అంత పర్సంటేజ్ ఆఫ్ డిజేబిలిటీ లేదు, ఈమెకు ఓబీసీ కాదు, జనరల్ కేటగిరీ పైన ఇంకేదైనా కేటగిరీ ఉంటే ఆ కేటగిరీ ఇవ్వాలి, మీరు ఓబీసీ ఇచ్చారని చెప్పేసి ఆమెకు ఉన్నటువంటి చేసినటువంటి రాంగ్ థింగ్స్ అన్నింటినీ పసిగట్టేసి నువ్వు ఐఏఎస్ కాదమ్మా అని చెప్పేసి ఆమెను తీసేశారు అనమాట. నౌ షీ ఈజ్ స్టార్ క్యాంపెయినర్ ఫర్ హర్ ఫాదర్ హూ ఈస్ కంటెస్టింగ్ ఫర్ ఎమ్మెల్యే ఎలక్షన్స్. ఆమె పేరే Puja Khedkar. Yes, this is the news. See the MCQs. So how many articles are there? Number 1, Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Number 2, economic divide compulsory. Third, SagarmalaParikrama. Fourth, Ayurveda. Fifth, NPPA. See MCQs. See first MCQ. Which of the following statements regarding the recent expansion of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhana Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana are correct? The scheme provides a health coverage of 5 lakh per year per individual aged 70 and above, regardless of their income status. Yes or no? Yes, regardless of their income status. Senior citizens already enrolled in other public health insurance schemes must switch to AB to avail. No, there is no requirement. Ala em cheppaledu. 3. The new coverage includes a top-up benefit specifically for senior citizens who are part of families already enrolled. No, there is no top-up. They will give only 5 lakhs rupees. They will give only 5 lakhs. How many statements are correct? 1. We don't know. For example, we didn't study it. It's a government scheme. Top up ichukunta pothe adugutane untaru kada. Then what will happen? 5 lakhs means another 5 lakhs. Another only one person will be enjoying all the scheme. So there will be no top up in the government schemes. They will fix. Why? Because they have to provide to everyone. Government will think that maximum I want to reach. I don't want to give everything to one person. I want to give to everyone. So there will be no top up. There will be a fixed amount. Ala. Alochinchalo oka nimisham manam. Second question. Second question is Myanmar. Not that much important, but you read it. Third one. Indigenous spider also. Fourth one you see. Yes. Fourth one. Consider the following statements regarding the recent, and with my experience, what is important for prelims, I am identifying those. But as a subject, as we have to provide, we are providing 2-3 more MCQs. In that 5 also I am filtering what are important. Concerning following statements regarding the recent veterinary treatment guidelines and promotion of traditional medicine systems in veterinary treatment. Number 1, the adoption of Ayurveda veterinary medicine is primarily aimed at enhancing the economic viability of small scale farmers by providing cost effective over benefit ekku untundi small scale farmers. Number 2, the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying has launched a national program to phase out or minimize. Phase out means elimination. Whether elimination or minimizing? Minimizing. So correct statement or incorrect statement? Correct. Third, standard veterinary treatment guidelines promotes the use of traditional medicinal practices including Ayurveda and ethno-veterinary medicine, particularly in managing diseases like bovine mastitis, etc. A significant focus of SVTG is to minimize the economic burden on farmers by promoting more cost effective. Why? Because antibiotics are costly. So it will become a cost effective. How many statements are correct? If you see the 2023 and 2024, they changed the pattern. In this statements, how many statements are correct? So in this statements, how many statements are correct? 3 statements. Not third statement. 3 statements are correct. So answer is COVID-19. Yes. Mains question. Picture of growing economic divide. See how I did. I fatafat circled. Means first we have to understand side headings. See the question now. Assess. See the question, everyone. Question. First understand the question. Assess the impact of rising income and wealth inequality. Whether income inequality and wealth inequality is increasing or not. Yes. Now you have to assess it. On India's economic growth trajectory, full stop. What measures can be implemented to ensure? So there is economic divide. There is richer are becoming richer, poorer are becoming poor. So there are so much of differences are there. What we can do? You tell me what we can do one by one. So yes, meer cheppandi. If we want to bridge the gap between the richer and poorer, if we want to make them inclusive, so that everyone will have the resources, what measures are required? See, richer are becoming rich, poorer are becoming poor. So there is a lot of economic divide. I want to bridge this divide. Means what? I want to bring everyone onto the same platform. So if I want to bring them onto same platform, what all I should do? What measures can be implemented to bring more inclusive growth? Tell me, what measures? అంటే ఏం చేస్తే సమానత్వం వస్తుంది, ఏం చేస్తే ఎకనామిక్ ఈక్వాలిటీ వస్తుంది. సింపుల్గా అందరికీ సమానంగా రావాలంటే ఎన్నో ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి చెప్పండి అమ్మ, మీరు ఆలోచన చేయండి. ఇప్పుడు డబ్బులు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, మీ దగ్గర డబ్బులు లేవు. డబ్బులు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారు, మీకు డబ్బులు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కావాలనుకోవాలి, మీకు నీ గురించి కావాలని ఉంది. ఏం చేస్తారు? ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్, ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్, స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్, క్రెడిట్ యాక్సెస్ టు స్మాల్ బిజినెస్. అలా మీరు డబ్బులు లేవు, డబ్బులు కావాలి, ఏం చేస్తారు? క్రెడిట్ యాక్సెస్ టు స్మాల్ బిజినెస్. ఎస్ ప్లీజ్, యూ టెల్ మీ లాస్ట్ వాట్ యూ విల్ డూ సో దట్ ద గ్యాప్ విల్ బి బ్రిడ్జ్డ్. Very good. So who are rich, so I will tax them, so that the tax I will take them and I will give to the people who doesn't have. Next, Miru. People, self-development, entrepreneurship should be promoted. Yes. How? Very good. Infrastructure development. Next. Skill development program. Next. Very good. Unified national income means everyone should have. This has been recommended by Rahul Gandhi. Yes, next. ఇప్పుడు నీకు డబ్బులు లేవు, డబ్బులు కావాలంటే ఏం చేస్తావు? డబ్బులు కావాలా? ఏం చేస్తే డబ్బులు వస్తాయి అంతే. గివింగ్ లోన్స్ ఫర్ MSME సెక్టర్స్. వెరీ గుడ్. చెప్పేదాకా వదిలిపెట్టరు. చెప్పండి, మీరు కూడా ఆలోచించాలి. డబ్బులు కావాలా వద్దా? ఎలా, ఏం చేస్తే? Industrialization, industrial development, manufacturing sector should be focused, whereby that to manufacturing sector which are what? Labor intensive. When it's a labor intensive, more employment will be provided. Next, SHG, self-help groups, focusing on self-help groups. Creating more opportunities. Yes, employment. So in this way, same things will be there. What we should do. Now you see the question. We discussed, no? Assess the impact of rising income and wealth inequality on India's economic growth trajectory. Yes, I will have some information which is there in the newspaper. Yes, richer are becoming rich, poorer are becoming poor. Now answer. What measures can be implemented? These are all measures. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఏదో చెప్పారో అవే మెజర్స్ ఉంటాయి మీ చదివేటప్పుడు. ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ పెంచండి, ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ పెంచండి, ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇవ్వండి, హెల్త్ ఇవ్వండి, స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఇవ్వండి, లోన్స్ ఇవ్వండి, ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్స్ తక్కువ ఇవ్వండి, సెల్ఫ్ హెల్ప్ గ్రూప్స్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేయండి, ఇంకా లోకల్ పార్టిసిపేషన్ చేయొచ్చు, లోకల్ గవర్నమెంట్స్ చేయొచ్చు. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ థింగ్స్. సో వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? ఇంక్లూజివ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్.